Hello, dear listener. I'm beaming in at the top of the episode to let you know that the doors to Ma, which is my red hot devotional membership that I facilitate, the doors are open this week. And inside of Ma, we're about to spend 4 weeks of ceremony call, group mentorship, learning to help mystical lovers like you create more intimate and cosmic relationships. That is, we're here to open the portal of devotion in your romantic life. Intimate relationships and partnerships are one of the main story arcs of our lives, regardless of the shape they take over time. They bring so much desire, pain, healing, underworlds, beauty, frustration. There's a way that we encounter ourselves inside of intimate partnership in a way that we don't anywhere else in life. And how we show up to these is one of the most sincere, alchemical, and vulnerable world-building things that we do. And I see so many people regularly stuck at crossroads that show up as a fight or an argument that happens over and over again. And I myself have walked through those seasons, and usually those are really profound invitations for us to become and unearth ourselves, become more radiant, become more in love if we can only walk across that threshold in a more devoted way. The sacred is the mundane, the sexual is the spiritual, the cosmic is the intimate, and the relational is the field. And in this container, we honor your desire as innocent and beautiful, while also sharing portals and practices to open you up to the power that you have to heal and deepen your relationships with equal parts magic and embodiment, practical application, archetypal wisdom, because devoted partnership is more than commitment. It's about creating an alchemical vessel for your greatest transformation, and that of your partner and that of you together. There is a radical simplicity of what depth and devotion can invite you into. And for most relationships, most of the time, it only takes one person to heal the relationship. And it can begin with you. So I hope you'll join me inside of Ma for Soul Match, where we'll move beyond the field of transaction, which is where most people get stuck in relationship, transacting, owing and indebtedness, obedience and punishment. And instead, we can move into the field of forgiveness and love and devotion, freely giving, freely receiving, freely seeing, and taking responsibility for our experience, which is the royal way that can open up all things. The doors close on September 13th, which is the end of this week, and you can sign up to learn more at mgallardice.com, mgallerdice.com, or by joining the waitlist for Ma at the link in the show notes. I hope to see you there. My name is Grace, and you're listening to the Homebody Podcast. Softening the heart is the beginning of devotion. So this is a short offering, practice, contemplation to help you orient towards softening the heart in whatever moment that you're in. Sometimes what's really blocking us from feeling close and intimate and seen is that our heart is closed off, hard, there's a castle wall of defense around it. And sometimes we're aware of why, and sometimes we're not. And sometimes it's just because something in us knows that everything changes. Something in us knows already the one thing we know, which is everything we love, we will lose. Everything we love will change. And so whether you're in a moment of separation, purification, coming back together, divorce, loneliness, longing, softening the heart enables you to touch the moment for what it is, what it truly is, which is also the gesture that opens up every door. So I invite you to take a deep breath in. And gently and slowly exhale. If it feels nice, you could place a hand over the center of your chest, or maybe even a hand at the back of your rib cage, taking a deep breath into your hands, into your rib cage, into that low rib cage where it meets your waist, into your belly, into your pelvic floor. Soften your pelvic floor. And then slowly exhale and feel all of those edges moving back to center. And we'll do that once more, taking a deep, full breath in, filling up your ribs, your chest, your waist, your back, all of your sides of your cylinder, your belly, your pelvic floor, your toes, your legs, your head. Fill up with breath. Feel everything move away from center and expand. And then slowly and gently exhale and feel all of the edges come back to closeness, to center. And take a couple more deep breaths in your own time. Bringing all of your attention, gathering all of your presence simply to watch this ebb and flow, this great expansion and contraction, this great wisdom that is the foundation of our being, in and out. Fullness, emptiness, ebb and flow. Perhaps you'd like to look around your space or your room where you are. Perhaps letting your eyes rest on an object of beauty, something that's lovely to you, or something that's interesting, and really see it for what it is. My eyes are resting on a picture I have in my room that has a bundle of red roses. And then if you're able to, Softly close your eyes. And then really see the darkness behind your eyes. Look at the darkness. You may also notice shapes, colors dancing across the back of the darkness of your eyelids. Just notice what you see. And if you're lying down, feel the back of your body and where it touches the floor or the furniture or the ground. Notice what parts of your feet are touching, parts of your head, your arms, your ribs. And if you're seated, perhaps lean back, feeling the chair behind you, the wall behind you, or imagining a great big soft mattress that you're leaning up against. And let the back of your body receive that support. And now bring your attention, your awareness, again to the center of your chest. And if it's helpful, you can rest your hand on your breastbone or on your sternum, which is the bone that runs down the center of your chest between the breasts or the pectorals. Just letting your hands rest there, if that's helpful. If your hand is there, feel the sensation of your hand. Feel the weight of your hand. But then also notice what your chest feels like underneath your hand. And then using your mind's eye, see this part of your body. There's your physical body, there's your physical heart. And maybe that's what you're picturing. Maybe you can even feel the sensation of your heartbeat, your life's own pulse. Or you can imagine your energetic body, your energetic space that surrounds this part of you. Perhaps imagining a sphere of light or color at the center of your chest. Continuing to just lightly rest your attention on this part of you. And now bring to mind, remember someone, something, sometime where you felt exquisitely seen and loved. A time, a one, a being where you were able to feel exquisite love and appreciation. For someone else. Maybe it's when your baby was born. Or maybe it's how your dog looks at you. Maybe it's an experience of connection you had laying outside at night looking at the stars, or when a song came on at just the right time. Whatever it is, bring it to mind. And let that remembering fill your heart. Feel the generosity and the openness, the understanding, the softness, the relaxation, the spaciousness. And breathe into this sensation. It doesn't have to be a big, dramatic, deep breath, but simply notice that your breath, your lungs are right behind, underneath this sensation, feeding it with your attention, feeding your heart with your presence, with your breath. The way you would blow on a small fire to help it grow and gain in light. Feed the fire in your heart with your breath, with your attention. And now keep this softness in your chest. And notice what you hear right now. What are the sounds of right now? What does now sound like? Can you hear the sound of your breath? Or people in the other room or outside? Maybe an HVAC unit. The sound of my voice. This is the sound of what is happening. And then again, bring your attention back to the center of your chest, checking on that flame at the center of your chest. Are you able to hold that softness and spacious, or bring it back? And now notice what you smell. Taking a breath in through your nose, noticing What is the scent, the fragrance of this moment? And then bring your attention back to your heart, back to the center of your chest, stoking the flame, the spaciousness, the softness. And now take a swallow in your mouth. What does right now taste like? And then checking back in with the center of your chest, your heart space. Seeing it in your mind's eye, feeling it under your hand feeling your heart. Gathering your presence here, softening into the moment. And now bring your attention to all the sensations you feel on the surface of your skin. Maybe there's wind blowing across the hairs on your arm. Notice the temperature. Maybe you're cold in some places and warm in other places. Notice where your clothes are touching you and are not touching you, and the texture. Feel the surface underneath you, perhaps behind you. And then bring your awareness one layer below your skin, noticing the hum just underneath the surface, where all of the blood and the water is moving around, where all of these cells are creating and destroying, traveling. All the synapses firing. Feel the hum just below the surface, all of the life happening. Again, allowing your awareness to travel to your breath, watching that primordial rise and fall. The rhythm underneath all things, in and out. And feel your breath holding your heart, the center of your chest, which is holding and remembering the sensation of love and understanding. And when you're ready, very slowly take a nice full deep breath in again, filling up the bowl of your pelvic floor and your belly and your ribs, all the sides of your ribs, all the way around your waist, all the way up into your chest, right at the center of your chest. Soften your heart into the breath. Receive your breath. Receive the moment. And as you exhale, release with just as much softness and presence, letting go with just as much softness and presence. And when you're ready, slowly crack your eyelids open. Slowly allowing yourself again to take in the space where you are and your surroundings. Keeping a gentle inner eye on your heart as you begin to move and stretch back into your body, stepping back into your movement, always keeping an inner eye on the heart where the eye is. And notice, what ways do you move? Close down, close off, and harden your heart. And what movements, experiences, ways of being keep the flame alive? And can you move towards those? All work is done for all beings, and may all beings be free. Peace, everyone. Be well.